Okay, time to speak about a new isekai that's arrived after uh, Overly Cautious Hero, which I made today morning because I was just I don't know I had sleep yesterday night. That's the reason why. Basically, I made it today morning. So well, I made two reviews, and I wanted to actually watch Oricity yesterday, but the review is coming up. Don't worry, I'll put it out. Maybe before this, maybe after this, but I'm gonna make it happen. But anyways, let's talk about this one because this is the first thing I watched today, and boy, the two things I want to speak about in this anime. First of all, characters are generic, very blunt. Like, like they're very their information is very blunt. Plus, they're very generic. Going to put that out. Just going to put that out. Okay. The characters are generic, but I think so. The setup. I don't know about the story yet. I'm not gonna speak about the story or anything like that because I'm not gonna speak anything about that. But the story, the setup, like not the story, so the setup so far is kind of unique in its own way because instead of having this one overly powered character that's always seen an easy guy going into another world, we have a group of people going into this another world. Even though it's weird to have high schoolers who are just prodigies and everything, like okay, whatever that is. But we have this group of people now instead of one single person going into another world. Another isekai I remember was I think it was Problem Children, from another world, something like that. I don't remember the name that well, but it reminds me of that in a way. But yes, this is something that's different. Animation, amazing. I actually like the animation. That it looked pretty good, especially when our main character was fighting that guy, that soldier guy. That animation actually looked pretty damn good. I will not lie. And I don't know if this is a seinen or a shonen because I don't know, or whether it's taken from light novel or not. But it seems that there is going to be bloodshed in this for because we saw that in the early cases and everything in the early 7 to 8 months of the episode. We saw that happen. So I mean, we might see some kind of wars or something break out in this series. I don't know. Just gonna predict that. Other than that, if I have to speak about the series in general, so far the series hasn't personally impressed me because it has a good setting, okay, but the characters feel very generic. It feels like okay, this character I've seen this character somewhere. I've seen this character somewhere. Like the personalities of the character, not the character itself, but the personalities of the character. It's like okay, we've seen this character's personality somewhere or other. I'm still gonna give this 3 episodes, okay, because I'm not sure whether or not I'm gonna watch this. I continue on watching this anime because I actually want to see this. I actually like where this is going so far. So I still want to give this anime some time until I finally decide what I want to do with this anime. But for now, this anime it had a good start. I can say that, but at the same time, it had a pretty average character build up and everything. The development and everything is very average on its own so far. Other than that, if I had to speak anything, I want to speak about the ending of this episode, which really got my attention because normally you would say people like speak of this series, this whole world and everything. You see normally people speak about how they want to say the world and everything, but instead of that, we saw the characters actually say we want to ruin the world. Like this guy just said, the main character just said, we should all give our best because we're gonna in ruining this world or something, or ruining in this world or ruling. I did not see the text correctly. I'm sorry for that, but I think it's ruining. I was pretty sure he said ruining, so I was like, what? I don't know if this is a text error or that's the actual thing he said. Because if that's the actual text thing he said, okay, I'm gonna be like, okay, I want to see that. I want to see how you go to an isekai and basically ruin the world. Basically, you can't be Ainz. Like that's first of all that's impossible. But I want to see what these characters do just in general. But I actually like again. I like the setup. Characters are average. Animation looks good. Everything in general. Just so far, I've seen 4 anime this season, and I think so. The 2 anime that really have amazing animation are I don't know Sora and this anime. So when it comes to animation, this anime has delivered it on like top-notch quality on its animation and stuff. Because just to start, the anime just got my attention. It was beautiful with its animation. But just in general, if I could speak about what this anime's characters or anything were, nah, that's just basically my expression. Nah. Anyways, let me know what you think about this series. What are your first impression on this series? And let me know. Do you like the characters, or do you feel just like we do, like the characters in general? Let me know what you think about the story and the setting of this series and everything. And I'll see you guys in the next videos. Always, peace.